Okay, hello everybody. My name is Dalton Rellinger, and welcome back to Sailwind. If anything sounds a little different or seems a little different, it's because I am using OBS Studios, or OBS Studio, for the first time in quite some time. So if the volume is a little loud, I do apologize. OBS is something I'm not very familiar with, so it might take some tinkering to get the volumes all setting, all the volumes all right and whatnot. So I do apologize if I blow your eardrums out at some point or another, but as I said, it's a setting I'm not very used to. So anyway, we've already got our job. If you remember, we are heading to Newport from this island. Kind of forgot what its name is. And our wind is not terribly favorable, but I think we can manage. We might have to tuck, though. Anyway, let's go ahead and lower you so we can get some propulsion. So yeah, OBS is something I'm not very familiar with. I typically use D3D gear for all my recording, but OBS has a few features that I can't help but accept are just better settings and better features altogether. And on top of that, I can see how things are going on my second monitor over here, which is just, I don't know if I could go back to my old computer. It's just, it's so handy having two monitors, let me tell you. So yeah, we are heading to Newport. Let me just bring up the map while we get around this little sandbank over here. So yeah, Newport is to the northeast from where we currently are, the Serpent Isles. I believe that's the island way out there in the distance. I'm trying to think about what might be the best way to go about doing this turn. Do I want to turn into the wind, or should I just kind of like turn around that way? That way the wind isn't like directly in my face. It'd probably just be easier to do it like this. Let's go ahead and raise this up. Go ahead and release that. That way it's easier, because the wind is going to be blowing from the starboard side once we get to the direction we want to be going. Or facing the direction we want to be going anyway. I'm hoping I had enough speed to pull this off. I might not have, though. If push comes to shove, I can just lower the main sail and kind of reverse into the position I want to be in. Yeah, we are directly facing the wind now. Okay, I don't think I had enough propulsion, so let's just go ahead and turn the ship a little bit. We'll lower this, not all the way, but just enough to give us some propulsion. Have us facing the right direction. I wonder if this is something they actually did back in the day. I'm not familiar with how sailing actually works in real life. I know this is kind of simulated, but there's a big difference between simulation and real life. Maybe they did if they were desperate. Of course, raising and lowering the sails back in the day would not have been this easy. Okay, how long do we have to get to Newport? We have 2 days. That should be more than plenty of time. And I think... I know Newport had a resource I could take to the Dragon Cliffs if I have enough money to buy it. You know, like a trade resource kind of thing. I forget what it was. I don't have the economy page open right at the moment. I should have opened that before I started recording, but I was too busy fiddling around with OBS. The big reason I actually wanted to get OBS is because in D3D gear, I have to, like, stop recording the videos. Like, I actually have to stop the recording entirely. And whenever I can join videos together, it's actually kind of a headache, because for whatever reason, whenever I click and drag the video files into Bandicut, which is the software I use to join the videos together, Bandicut for some reason likes to randomize the videos. So finding out which order I recorded in is an absolute headache sometimes, especially if I've got like a longer video where I did a lot of cuts. Whereas with OBS, I can just press a button and pause the recording. Kind of like that. And there's also a notification that pops up that lets me know, hey, you're paused right now, just so you know. You've been recording for 7 minutes just now, so... Yeah, I think that's just so handy. It's incredibly handy for content creators and whatnot. And I think I could probably actually do recordings a lot easier if I decided I want to start doing videos for my comic making and stuff. Which I may or may not do. It depends on if anybody wants to take any interest in that. I don't want to record something and waste your guys' time if you're not interested. I mean, it would not only be a waste of your time, it would also be a waste of my time, because... Ooh. Free time is not something I really have much of these days. I know a lot of people will be like, oh, you're just playing video games, and you're just, you know, making comics on your own time. I hate to break it to you, but there's a lot of work that goes into the comments, and, like, making these videos, yeah, for the most part, I'm just playing a game. I don't really do that much editing in my videos, but it still takes up time, which, whenever you get off at, oh my god, it's already 4:30? I swear, you blink and the day is almost over. I am not having much luck with the fish here lately. Would it be racist of me to say, like, that these areas are overfishing? Because I know that's kind of a an Asian continental thing, overfishing and whatnot. But this is getting to the point of ridiculousness. I've also seen that there's someone who likes to go around disliking all my videos. Here we go. The dislike button is kind of a weird thing. You guys can't see the dislikes, but I can on the creator page, like the behind the scenes page that I can see that you guys can't. My YouTube studio page. Come here, little fishy. Come here. There we go. I wonder if I should just, like, start building a stockpile of fish. That way, like, I've just got a constant supply of fish. We're fine for the wind. I thought we were, like, going directly towards the wind there for a minute, but... And, you know, I know it's more, you know, conventional to have the the shelter on the boat. You know, it provides protection from the sun and the elements. I'm not gonna lie, I do kind of miss having the open cab boat. I've been quite attached to this thing. I really do quite like it. I'm gonna be hesitant to part with her at any point. You know, that reminds me, I actually need to go back and make a thumbnail for the previous video I did. I just didn't have the time yesterday, unfortunately. And of course you took up a hook. Bastard. You're gonna get eaten for that. Okay, Newport's probably gonna take a while to get there, so... should I just go ahead and top up on my sleep or rest now? Or should I just wait? Problem is, the longer I wait, the more tired my character's gonna get. Which means I run a much bigger chance of crashing into the island whenever we get close to it. So, might as well just go ahead and rest. This might actually be a two-part, or, you know, a double journey video, depending on how long it takes us to get there. Right now, it looks like we're not that far away, but... looks can be deceiving. Nope. Okay, where are we at? Oh, no. No, 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 no. That's not what we want to see. Actually, it might be better if I turn, like, more eastward. Actually, I'm not too sure about that. I might have been better off just trying to head back up to the north a little bit. Okay, you know what, just lower down the mainsail a little bit, and then get us some reverse power. You are turned all the way over, yes. It's so annoying how the wind is like almost always blowing against you. I've actually really thought about installing that mod that makes it to where the wind is always with you. Because it gets so annoying having to deal with the constant changing wind. But that's just what you gotta deal with sometimes. Top up our water. Let's have the steering wheel kind of facing more in this direction. That way, if we do steer off course, it's going to be going towards the north, not going back towards the east. Yeah, let's go ahead and sleep again. I did notice, by the way, that the first, I think it was the last video I did, actually, the one where I went to the Sage Hills, I had 5 likes on that video. Actually, it might have been coming back up to this one. Yeah, I believe it was coming from Sage Hills to the Serpent Isle. I had 5 likes on that, and I think that's the most likes I've ever had on any video, which is kind of crazy. I don't think there was anything special about that last video that I did, but apparently I did something right in it. But Sailwind seems to be growing the channel pretty quickly these days, so I'm doing something right with these videos. Speaking of doing things right, let's go ahead and put another hook on the fishing pole, and let's continue draining the ocean of its resources. Wow, if that's what you guys are really seeing on YouTube, that's really dark. On my screen, it's fairly bright, but on YouTube, if that's what you guys are going to see, holy crap. You can still see some things, but it's definitely darker than what I'm seeing. Did you seriously just take... Oh, that is so annoying. Okay, you are definitely getting eaten, buddy. Like, right now. And that actually restored quite a bit of hunger. How's the wind doing? The wind is... I could probably actually turn directly for the island if I needed to. Might not be the worst idea in the world, honestly. But, yeah, we'll keep on our current course. One of my esteemed friends is playing American Truck Simulator, apparently. Do you guys want to see more of that game? I should probably ask that. I know that for a long time American Truck Simulator was kind of a big thing on the channel, and I haven't played it for quite some time. A lot of that is just kind of due to just how repetitive the game is. I've played it for pretty much since the day it first came out back in 2016. So I'm definitely a veteran player of the game. And I played ETS2 for even longer. I played ETS2 probably since... oh god. At least 2014. But it was probably 2013 whenever I first got the game. Maybe even 2012. I haven't played it very much since American Truck Simulator first came out, though. I just, you know, I'd rather drive in America, my home country, versus foreign lands where I can't understand the languages. Although I will say, like, a lot of the countries, like Norway, especially the Scandinavian countries, they were really cool to drive through. I wonder how... they'd have to be pretty realistic in comparison, because there's a lot of places in America that I've been to that American Truck Simulator, like, imitates pretty realistically. I mean, they don't get it down to, one-to-one scale for, limitation reasons, but the stuff that really matters, like, the real landmarks and all that kind of stuff, it's pretty accurate, and I'm really looking forward to whenever they release Oklahoma. That way I can drive through my hometown. It's not really my hometown, but it's close enough, and see how accurate it is, because small towns in, like the one I live in, they don't really get much attention in Oklahoma. Let's go ahead and start turning a bit further east. Probably go ahead and raise this up. We're going to be turning into the wind. Go ahead and release that, because the wind's going to be catching it from that side now. Seems like it's getting brighter, though. Now, come on. Wind. Swear. You make this way more difficult than it needs to be. Okay, here we go. This is all I wanted, game. Was that too much to ask for? Okay, back on track. Okay. We're pretty much right here on top of it, aren't we? I feel like the port is going to be on the north side of this island for some reason. I think I've been here in the past, but it's been a long time. Can we see? I really need to invest in the spyglass. That would be very helpful. Yeah, one thing that might actually be worth doing would be just kind of starting a trade route from the Dragon Cliffs to Al Anka, and just kind of keep going back and forth, or maybe even going back to Fort Astron. Because finding the Dragon Cliffs would actually be kind of easy, because at most, all I really need to do is just sail like straight south from Fort Ashland itself and find my way down to uh, latitude 31, then just head east. And then going from the Dragon Cliffs, I just have to go straight north and head west. Though it might be better to kind of Problem is, like in this part of the world, the wind really likes to blow to the west, so yeah. Just trying to come up with different strategies that I can use until I find out how to use the longitude tools. The longitude tools are freaking expensive. Like, even with my reputation back at Fort Ashland, it was just ridiculous. So, are you guys due... Okay, you're due tomorrow, so we still got plenty of time. You're due in 2 days. You're due tomorrow. Okay. Those people really want their wine. People really like their alcohol, don't they? Can I just... There we go. I need to start savoring the water, trying to make it last as long as possible. That's a pop in the chest. Yeah, every now and then, for anybody who's new to the channel, I work as a garbage man, and a couple years back I had an accident where I got crushed between the garbage truck and a highline pole, and at the time it didn't really do damage, but it definitely did something inside, because every now and then I still have trouble with my chest. But if I really stretch out my arms and, you know, stretch out my back and whatnot, my chest still likes to pop. And at the time, that really hurt. You haven't lived until you've, you know, been crushed between a freaking garbage truck and a highline pole. That was a great day. I'm being very sarcastic, you couldn't tell. That day was bullshit. Okay, are we going directly into the wind, or are we kind of still at an angle? Either way, I'm not catching anything, so... Hey, you know what? Fine, the wind wants to really screw me over here, doesn't it? So, fine, we'll just, do that. Okay, I'm going to cut out some of the boring stuff until we get to port, and I'll see you guys in a moment. Yeah, I think the port is supposed to be around up there on like the northern tip of the island. Oh, watch, this isn't even the right place, and I'm just completely wasting my time. I don't know if I'd laugh or cry. Okay, so we're topped up on rest, halfway on thirst. And we're pretty good on food, so I still have 30 more uses in this, and then like this one hasn't even been touched, so we're still good on resources. And I've still got 7 fishing hooks in this, and this one hasn't even been touched yet, so we're still pretty good with resources. How much money do I have, by the way? I have 711. I think the best bet I've got here is I need to sail out there for a ways and then kind of turn with the wind and kind of come back, gain as much speed as I possibly can. Yeah, spyglass might be my next big investment. I think the best one in the game is actually at one of the islands in the Astron region. I think it's at what is that island? I cannot think of the name. That's gonna bug me now. The island like north of Mount Malefic. That's the big one. That's gonna drive me crazy now. I sail to it all the time, and yet I can't remember the name of it. I am terrible with names. I can't remember the names of people for crap. Wind's blowing like from directly that direction. I should be able to slowly make my way towards the port. Right about now-ish. In fact, I think I'm just going to go ahead and start turning. Swap the wheel. Let you fly. We'll lower down you. And we'll also lower down you. I'm trying to get as much speed as I possibly can. And then once the wind is, there we go. Start raising this back up. Okay. Start raising you back up. Plenty of time left to turn. Okay. It's not perfect, but I think it'll do for now. You should still be catching at least some wind. I wasn't quite as far out as I thought I was. We're still kind of eerily close to the island here. Oh boy. Okay, yeah. I think I did that turn way too soon. But we are very close to the island now, at least. So there is that. I'm going to go ahead and just turn the ship. Get us facing to the north again. I thought I was going to be able to shoot past this part of the island, but apparently I was mistaken. Okay. If nothing else, we got closer. Alright, so I guess I'll just pause the video again, and I'll see you guys in a moment. Nope, hello. Pretty much called it. The port was on the north side of the island. I think I should have a fairly favorable wind to get there too, so let's go ahead and we will release you. I was munching on some chips whenever I saw the island, or saw the port, lights of port, whatever. So I was caught a little off guard. You know, lately I've actually been eating a lot of ramen. It's not that filling for me, but I eat a lot of meats and stuff. I'm a pretty big eater, considering I have such a labor-intensive job. So the ramen cups aren't really that filling for me altogether, but if I eat at least like 2 or 3 of them, I get pretty full. I like them because they're very cheap and very affordable, and I don't really make that much with my job. So I've started making comics so I can at least have something else on the side, and who knows, maybe they'll take off. I'm not publishing them through another company though. Like, screw that. I will have people look at it and tell me what to think of the chapters for free before I send them off to another publishing company. I'm just going to publish them through my own website. I just need to, like, get into the right community and hope someone who has some influence, like, buys a couple of chapters and likes them. But I'm not going to be releasing for a while. I want to at least get, like, 5 chapters into the comic, and then start releasing chapters, like, on a monthly basis. That way I've always got a surplus of chapters in case I run into writer's block or whatever. I am recording, right? Yeah. I'm not paused or anything. This video is already approaching an hour. Oh, these chips are so good. Whew. I've also been thinking about recording Elite Dangerous. That way we've pretty much got every sort of simulator covered. We've got the oceans, we've got trucking on the channel, then we've also got, like, way up in space. So we've got pretty much all of the frontiers. The only thing we'd really be missing would be, like, air freight. Flying, like, cargo planes and stuff. I do have the latest Microsoft Flight Simulator, which I need to get installed. This new computer should be able to handle it, no problem. That could be interesting, because I have flown it, I have played it on my older computer, which they couldn't run it for very long. It would crash after like a couple of hours of playing it. But the few things that I did do is I did fly over the house that I used to live in, as well as the house I live in currently. And it's actually scarily accurate. Now, they don't have the proper, you know, models of the house that I used to live in, but like the land surrounding the house is extremely accurate. Like, you can see the roads. You got cars, like way more cars traveling on the roads than there should be in real life. But even my hometown's airport, they even have that in the game, and that's an airport that hasn't been used for at least 3 or 4 decades. It probably didn't even have people landing at it during World War II when those airports were actually built. So we're almost to port. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. Maybe I should turn my my lights on so people know. Where's my other lantern? I think I lost the lantern. Well, that sucks. What the heck happened? I had this lantern sitting here like throughout the entire journey. Whenever I was trying to go to Happy Bay, and all of a sudden it's just gone. Well, what a bunch of Hufflepuff. Maybe it fell down on the ground. Well, air quotes, ground, but no, doesn't look like it. Fine, I'll just turn this light on. That way the town knows I am coming. They are going to get their wine and their bananas and their eel on time. The bars should be happy. I wonder if eel tastes any good. I've never been big on seafood, but I can't help but wonder, does eel taste good? I can't imagine it does, but I guess people eat it, so... Okay, here's the real question. Can I sail through there? Looks like I should be able to. Which works for me. Let's turn that on. Oh yeah, I should be able to sail through there, no problem. Let's go ahead and lower you. Start getting set up for docking procedures here. I say procedures like I'm in like an freaking Elite Dangerous or something. Ooh, we're getting pretty close to that dock. Turn! Okay. So, once again, I have, like, never really been here before. I might have been here maybe one time, so I have no idea where the heck anything is. I'm guessing the trade office is down here where the light is? No, actually. Where the heck is everything? Okay, well, this is the market area. Hello? I have your wine and your eel and... Okay, it's down here. Which means we can probably just go ahead and bring the ship down here. Okay, so can I cheat with this, by the way? That's my cheese. Do not sell the cheese. I need that. Yes, I can. I don't have to go all the way around. We must get the wine off first. That's the most important thing. Get the wine off. People need their wine. I'm gonna die of starvation. I'm gonna die of starvation drunk, damn it. Here's their eel, which I swear that cannot taste good, but you know, I've never had eel, so what do I know? I'm just looking at a moray eel in my head, and I'm like, yeah, no, just no, no, mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Let's go and sleep until day. At least try to anyway. There we go. Let's take a little look around and see what all we can find. I know there is like some kind of trade resource that came from Newport and went down to the... Okay, I'm not buying that. Good grave above. Holy crap. just a little bit on the extreme side, guys. That you just, oh. Here's water, though. Might as well go ahead and top up my hunger while I'm here. Like lanterns for almost 300 gold. Just good grief. That's a localized compass. But I mean, north is north, south is south, east is east, and west is west, so... It wasn't water, was it? Hang on a second, I'm going to look this up. Okay, no, it looks like I actually had it reversed. It's water from the Dragon Cliffs to Newport. Okay. So water going to the Dragon Cliffs is not going to be that valuable, but water coming to here would be extremely valuable. Okay, but it's tea from the Sage Hills to Dragon Cliffs. That's probably going to be the most money. Firewood, a broom, fishing rod. Okay, well, it's not as cool of an island as Sage Hills was, but still not bad. Let's take a little look-see at what we got here. So we've got iron to the Dragon Cliffs, which pays... let's go ahead and do that, because that is worth a lot. Okay, there it is. No, I don't like this pickup place, though. That's... ooh. That is rather... ooh, 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 ooh. Well, is the wind with us? Because I think I've got enough time to do another quick run. Yeah, let's just do this real quick. Just head out to the Dragon Cliffs. Yeah, now that we've actually got the wind behind us for once. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Okay, so the Dragon Cliffs are going to be... They should be south, shouldn't they? They should be, like, directly south. This little canal thing has got me all turned around. I'll have to remember that the village is through that little canyon thing. Well, let's go ahead and raise this thing up. I can't see. Yeah, I think that's the Dragon Cliffs way out there in the distance. Maybe. Yeah, it should be just straight south. Is that them? I think that might be them. Okay, let's get out past this rock. We'll start turning inward. But you are going to have to really come inward. Bring you in quicker. It's already 5:30. Are you serious? Oh my god. Where does the time go? Yeah, that's Serpent Isle. I don't think we really need you. Although, I'll go ahead and loosen this one, like, all the way, as much as I can. Then this one, you gotta be careful with this one, because it really likes to... I'm listening to the wrong thing. This one really likes to spin the ship around. So you really gotta be careful with it. Unfortunately, we're going to be on the western side of the island, so we can't use the little fancy side entrance. We're going to be coming in from this direction, so we have to use the northern entrance. Unfortunately, the wind is blowing directly from the Dragon Cliffs, so this is going to be a longer journey than I was expecting it to be. And I, unfortunately, do not have that much time, so I'm going to have to leave it off here, guys. I apologize for that. I thought the wind was going to be with us the entire way. But I was proven wrong, alas. So, yeah, we'll continue this journey in the next video. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, please leave a like, leave a comment, and if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, because I will have more on the way. And I will see you guys next time. Until then, ta-ra.